Be kind to others, but don't let them walk all over you. Being nice is great, but it doesn't mean people should take advantage of your good nature. It's important to strike a balance. Help others out, but set boundaries so you don't get taken for granted. Sometimes people mistake kindness for weakness, but true kindness comes from strength. You can be kind without letting people take more than you're willing to give. Everyone goes through different stages in life, and we all have friends who come and go during those times. But if you're really lucky, you'll have that one friend who sticks with you through it all. Friendships can be fleeting as we change and grow, but the ones that last are rare gems. Those are the people who stick by you when life gets tough. They know your past, understand your present, and support your future. They're the ones you should treasure because they're hard to come by. You can't change everything in life, and that's okay. Learn to accept what's out of your control, but take action on the things you can change. It's all about finding that balance between letting go and stepping up. Some things are worth fighting for, while others require you to let go and move on. If you can't do something big, do small things in a big way. Don't feel bad if you're not changing the world right away. Even little efforts, when done with passion and care, can make a huge difference. You don't have to achieve something massive to be great. It's often the small, meaningful acts that make a lasting impact. The best way to get back at someone who doubted you is by being wildly successful. Success is the sweetest revenge because it proves that no matter what others said or did, you've risen above it all. Let your accomplishments speak for themselves, and don't waste time on payback. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, and that alone will silence the critics. Real growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. It's not easy, but pushing yourself to try new things and face challenges is what makes life exciting. Be willing to be uncomfortable for a while, because that discomfort leads to long-term rewards. Once you get through those tough times, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Once you understand your worth, you'll be shocked at what you used to settle for. It's easy to accept less when you don't realize how valuable you are. But once you truly know your own value, you'll stop putting up with things that don't serve you. You'll set higher standards for yourself and won't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Confidence is key, but humility takes you even further. Being confident helps you take on challenges, but being humble keeps you grounded. It's important to stay confident, but also to recognize that there's always room for growth. Humility allows you to learn from others and stay open to new ideas, making you a better, more well-rounded person. How you talk to yourself matters more than anything. We can be our own harshest critics, but it's important to be kind to ourselves too. The way you speak to yourself shapes how you see the world. Positive self-talk can push you forward, while negative self-talk holds you back. Learn to be your own biggest supporter. Spending time alone can be a good thing. It gives you space to think, reflect, and reconnect with yourself. In our busy lives, we often forget to take a moment to just be alone with our thoughts. Solitude helps you understand what you really want and what makes you happy. It's not about being lonely. It's about finding peace in your own company. If you want something great, don't just wait for it. Go after it. Success doesn't come to those who sit around waiting for opportunities to fall into their laps. You have to work hard, stay dedicated, and chase your dreams. Waiting won't get you anywhere. Action will. Don't dwell on the past. Whether you're looking for happiness, justification, or excuses, the past isn't going to give it to you. It's important to learn from your experiences, but don't live in them. Focus on the present and the future, because that's where your power is. You can't change the past, but you can shape what comes next. People who don't prioritize you aren't worth your time. If someone was putting you last while you were putting them first, it's a clear sign they didn't value you the way they should have. Actions speak louder than words, so pay attention to how people treat you. Surround yourself with those who genuinely care and make you a priority. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can't get back lost time. That's why it's important to use your time wisely. Focus on things that matter, like experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Don't waste time chasing things that don't bring real happiness. You'll never find true success unless you love what you're doing. Success isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about enjoying the process along the way. When you love what you do, work doesn't feel like a burden. Instead, it becomes a source of fulfillment, and success naturally follows. Bad habits are comfortable, but they hold you back. It's easy to fall into bad habits because they feel familiar and safe, but they're hard to break out of once you're in them. To grow, you have to challenge yourself to break free from these patterns and build better habits that push you forward. Sometimes, your gut feeling is your best guide. Logic and advice from others are helpful, but never underestimate the power of your intuition. Trusting your gut can steer you away from trouble and lead you in the right direction. Listen to that inner voice. It often knows what's best for you, even when things aren't clear. See yourself as the person you want to be, not just the person you are now. We're constantly growing and changing, so don't get stuck in thinking you can't evolve. Picture who you want to become, and take small steps every day to get closer to that version of yourself. Some days are tough. We fight, we cry, but what really matters is the people who stick by us through it all. Relationships aren't perfect, and that's okay. It's not about never having problems. It's about showing up for each other no matter what. The people who are there for you during the lows are the ones who deserve to share in your highs. If someone keeps ignoring you, it's probably because they're not that interested. As hard as it is to admit, sometimes people just aren't invested in the relationship as much as you are. Instead of chasing after them, focus on those who value your time and make an effort to be a part of your life. You deserve to be surrounded by people who genuinely care about you,